Motherfucker! What the hell is that?
STORROR Parkour Pro is an upcoming online multiplayer parkour game developed by Hole in the Sleeve Game Studios in collaboration with the renowned parkour team STORROR. Set in London's Isle of Dogs, the game offers players the freedom to explore urban landscapes, perform intricate parkour moves, and engage in various challenges. The game boasts a cutting-edge animation system that combines motion-captured movements from top parkour athletes with physics-driven mechanics, ensuring a realistic yet exhilarating experience. Players can choose to embody members of the STORROR team or create their own characters to navigate the expansive open world, tackling missions, escaping security, and competing in skill-based competitions.
I guess it's a risk you're willing to take.
inZOI is an upcoming life simulation game developed by inZOI Studio and published by Krafton. Drawing comparisons to the Sims series, inZOI offers players an immersive experience in managing the lives of virtual characters called Zoes within diverse open-world environments. Players can create detailed characters, design and customize homes, and explore various cities inspired by real-world locations, such as Seoul, Los Angeles, and Indonesian holiday destinations. The game emphasizes realism, incorporating advanced AI to drive character behavior, and utilizes Unreal Engine 5 to deliver lifelike graphics, nuanced lighting effects, and complex facial expressions.
Du bist Memi. Hey.
Silent Hill F is the latest installment in the iconic survival horror series, marking a significant shift by setting the narrative in 1960s rural Japan, specifically in the eerie town of Ebisugaoka. Players will step into the shoes of Shimizu Hinako, a teenager confronting supernatural horrors deeply rooted in Japanese folklore. The game emphasizes psychological and body horror, exploring themes such as gender discrimination, child abuse, and bullying. The storyline is crafted by Ryukishi07, famed for his work on the When They Cry visual novel series, promising a deeply immersive and unsettling experience.
Hinako, もう時間がないのよ。あなたが生かされたということは、ここに至ってもまだ迷いがあるということなのね。あなたがそれに悩める時間はもう尽きかけている。あなたは誰なの？さっきからなんで？
Styx Blades of Greed is the third installment in the stealth action series developed by Cyanide Studio and published by Nacon. Players once again assume the role of Styx, a cunning goblin thief known for his caustic sense of humor and mastery of stealth. In this sequel, Styx leads his own crew in a high-stakes hunt for quartz, a powerful and rare resource central to a looming war among elves, humans, and orcs. The game refines the proven formula of its predecessors by emphasizing freedom and creativity, allowing players to explore vast vertical environments and master new tools and powers. Whether you're a longtime fan or new to the series, Styx Blades of Greed offers an exciting and immersive stealth experience.
Looks like I get to do a little pest control. Kill that green bastard! You guys need to slow down. Keep them coming! I got him! Just remember, kids, it's not about doing it.
The Mound. Omen of Cthulhu is an upcoming first-person horror game developed by Ace Team and published by Nacon. Inspired by H.P. Lovecraft's novella The Mound, this game offers a cooperative experience for up to 4 players. Players assume the roles of explorers venturing into a cursed jungle in search of a legendary underground city rumored to contain priceless treasures. The environment is fraught with danger as monstrous creatures lurk and reality itself becomes distorted, challenging players' perceptions and sanity. To survive, teams must navigate treacherous terrains, confront terrifying entities, and maintain their grip on reality amidst the encroaching madness.
Why did you shoot? Why did you shoot him? What's in the Lord's name?
RoboCop Rogue City Unfinished Business is a standalone expansion to the 2023 first-person shooter RoboCop. Rogue City, developed by Teon and published by Nacon. Set after the events of the original game, players once again embody RoboCop as he faces a new threat in Old Detroit. The Omnitower, a massive residential complex built by OCP, has been seized by elite mercenaries equipped with advanced weaponry. Players must ascend the tower, confronting various high-tech adversaries, including flying drones, explosive crawling bots, and anti-personnel turrets.
Surrender, or there will be trouble.
You're going down!
Trouble, then.
Little Devil Inside is an upcoming action-adventure game developed and published by NeoStream Interactive. Set in a 19th century Victorian-inspired world with elements of steampunk, the game follows the protagonist, Billy, a swordsman employed by a research team led by Professor Vincent and Dr. Oliver. Players embark on perilous missions to investigate supernatural occurrences, all while managing survival elements such as health, hunger, and fatigue. The game emphasizes a minimalist visual style, requiring players to interpret character behaviors and environmental cues without extensive on-screen information. Grand Theft Auto 6 is the highly anticipated next installment in Rockstar Games' acclaimed open-world action-adventure series. Set in the fictional city of Vice City, inspired by Miami and the surrounding state of Leonida, the game introduces dual protagonists, Lucia and Jason. Players can expect a richly detailed environment, engaging in heists, hijackings, and other criminal activities within a modern-day context. The game aims to push the boundaries of immersive storytelling and open-world design, building upon the successes of its predecessors. Following years of speculation, Rockstar officially announced GTA 6 in December 2023, with a projected release in 2025. Black Vultures. Prey of Greed is an upcoming first-person shooter developed by WeMade's This Means War studio. Set in a dystopian world where prolonged modern warfare has fragmented societies, players align with one of 3 independent factions, each vying for control and resources. The game emphasizes strategic combat, allowing players to utilize a variety of vehicles and weapons to achieve their objectives. A standout feature is the Viper AI combat gear, powered by NVIDIA ACE technologies, which provides real-time battlefield analysis, strategic guidance, and optimal movement routes. This AI integration enhances the tactical depth of the gameplay, offering players a dynamic and immersive combat experience.
Bravo 1, check in. Bravo 1.
Yeah, still in one piece. Damn it, that almost got me.
Stop whining and secure the bag.
Damn, you care more about the cash than me now.
Stygian. Outer Gods is an upcoming first-person survival horror RPG developed by Mysterial Games and published by Fulcrum Publishing. Set in the same universe as Stygian Reign of the Old Ones, the game follows a former anthropologist and soldier grappling with the unresolved disappearance of his father. Haunted by nightmares and a deteriorating mental state, he joins an expedition to the enigmatic town of Kingsport, seeking answers. Players will navigate a labyrinth of mysteries, confront otherworldly horrors, and make choices that influence the unfolding narrative. The game emphasizes resource management, challenging combat, and deep character customization, all set against a backdrop of Lovecraftian horror. Replaced is an upcoming 2.5D sci-fi retro-futuristic action platformer developed by Sad Cat Studios and published by Coatsink. Players take on the role of Reach, an artificial intelligence trapped in a human body against its will, navigating a dystopian alternate version of the 1980s. The game combines cinematic platforming, pixel art aesthetics, and free-flow combat, all set within a deeply engaging narrative that explores themes of transhumanism, betrayal, and survival. The richly detailed environments and atmospheric storytelling aim to immerse players in a world where technology and humanity intersect in complex ways. Forest Reigns is an emergent survival first-person shooter with RPG elements, developed by VG Entertainment Studio. Set in a post-apocalyptic Paris overrun by an evolving forest and its deadly creatures, players must adapt to use the ever-changing environment to their advantage. The game features intense gunplay with realistic weapon handling, a variety of customizable gear per faction, and a non-linear story where choices shape the narrative. Players can bond with different factions and explore the world freely, with the forest serving as both an ally and an adversary. Marvel 1943. Rise of Hydra is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Skydance New Media, set against the backdrop of World War II. Players will experience an original narrative featuring 4 playable heroes: Steve Rogers, Captain America; Azuri, the Black Panther of that era; Gabriel Jones of the Howling Commandos; and Nanali of the Wakandan Spy Network. The storyline is inspired by the 2010 Marvel Comics series, Captain America: Black Panther Flags of Our Fathers, focusing on the alliance between Captain America and Black Panther as they confront the emerging threat of Hydra in occupied Paris. The game utilizes Unreal Engine 5, promising a visually immersive experience.
Are you?
If you wanted us dead, we'd be dead. So what do you want?
Answers.
That's far enough!
Stay out of my way!
Stand aside!
I do not take orders from anyone!
I don't have time for this.
Neither do I.
Tides of Annihilation is an action-adventure game developed by Eclipse Glow Games, blending elements of Arthurian legend with a modern setting. Players control Gwendolyn, the sole survivor of an otherworldly invasion in a transformed London, who gains the ability to command the legendary Knights of the Round Table. The game features a mix of melee combat, archery, and strategic command of knights, offering deep character customization and skill development. The narrative explores themes of survival, leadership, and the fusion of myth with contemporary challenges.
Holy Grail. Blood. This is a feast only for the king.
Mozi is an upcoming first-person shooter, FPS, that blends elements of exploration, tower defense, and survival horror. Players navigate a post-apocalyptic world overrun by alien creatures and mutants, requiring strategic resource management and combat skills to survive. The game emphasizes non-linear storytelling, allowing players to influence the narrative through their choices. While an official release date has not been announced, Mozi is currently available for wishlisting on Steam, indicating an impending release.
Mozi, what if we paint the Ark turquoise?
EngineFall is a forthcoming multiplayer sandbox game developed by Red Rover Interactive. Set aboard a massive mega train in a dystopian future, players start as tailies, individuals trapped in servitude, and must navigate high-stakes combat, survival crafting, and long-term progression to rise through the ranks and seize control of the train. The game offers a dynamic environment where players can choose various paths to freedom, including forming alliances, engaging in combat, or focusing on crafting and base building.
To progress up the train, you will need to fight your way through to the higher classes, gather resources and scavenge for anything useful. Explore the many crevices and compartments of your train and find yourself a corner to call your own. From here, you will be able to set up your base, research new tech, and craft weaponry and armor. But don't get too comfortable. The other survivors want your stuff, and those walls you built don't look raid-proof.
State of Decay 3 is the forthcoming installment in the survival horror series, developed by Undead Labs and published by Xbox Game Studios. Building upon the foundations of its predecessors, the game is set in an open-world environment, where players must navigate a post-apocalyptic landscape teeming with zombies. Key gameplay elements include establishing and fortifying communities, managing resources, and making critical decisions that impact the survival of group members. The developers aim to enhance the immersive experience by introducing more dynamic environmental interactions and complex character behaviors. The game is being developed using Unreal Engine 5, promising significant graphical and performance improvements over previous entries.
Find the courage to keep going. To fight on. When we needed it the most. I didn't know you well.